how to be happy. That's one hell of a thing to think about. How to be happy, right? I think most people are chasing something, and I feel like it always falls in the line of happiness, whatever that happiness may be. And I know happiness is fleeting. So some people say, don't chase happiness. Happiness is fleeting. But whatever it is that gets your mojo going, whatever it is that you enjoy, whatever it is that makes you feel good, I guess in a sense is that happiness or whatnot. So in a way, regardless of what it may be, whether it's like, okay, I'm chasing after my goals, because people say, nah, don't chase after happiness, go after your goals or whatnot. That's still you going after the happiness, because that's ultimately what's bringing you, whatever that is that keeps you going. And I guess some people could say that, nah, bro, I'm super stressed and I'm going through it when I'm chasing my goals or whatnot. But inevitably, that's what you, I don't know, necessarily want to do, but it's ultimately you doing what you need to do to get to where you're going. So you're still inevitably chasing happiness. That's personally how I feel about the situation. But I guess it's the way you go about it when it comes to the happiness that determines a lot. What makes you happy? What drives your mind? What drives your body? What drives you and whatnot? Some people they go after substances. Some people they like, yeah, I need to get lit in order to feel happy or whatever. For me, I'm gonna keep it all the way real. One of the main things that has made me happy, and I really appreciate and I'm grateful that I've gotten to this place of feeling this, and it's been for a while now, is giving back. Giving back, and just in general, being a good person to people that ultimately kind of might need it, and in general, just doing good. I'm gonna tell you a little bit of I guess, I don't want to say a story. A little while back, I was lit. You know what I'm saying? It was a great year. It was a great year on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I was lit, and with that, the finances, obviously outside of what I need for my family and whatnot, a lot of the finances kind of went into things that made me happy in terms of helping people. And I'm talking about, I was up. I was up. And just the satisfaction that I get, and I don't know if satisfaction is the right terminology, but just that good feeling that I get, the happiness, so to speak, that I got was, like, I remember I was at this one joint. I think there was like a casino machine or something there at the time where I was at. And there was like an older lady. Yo, what's good, Dead Zombie? We outside. We outside. I'm in one of my quiet places right now. Just kicking it. But I was at this one joint, and it was like an older lady. She had like lost her ID or something. She was real stressed out. And I remember just looking over at her because she wanted to play more games. I think she was out of money. Again, like there was a little casino machine or something there. And I just looked at her, and I felt like, yo, right now I could literally just make, even if it's her next 20 minutes, hour, whatever the case may be. And I just pulled out $100 and I just gave it a, and she just was like in shock, like, what? Huh? And I just did it, and it felt great. It felt great because at the end of the day, that $100 in my pocket at the time wasn't really like, it wasn't going to bring me anything. It wasn't going to do anything for me. I could have literally, with that woman, make her happy right there. So I did it. Not saying money is the answer to everything, because obviously it's not. But the point being is that doing good and helping other people is really somewhat of a thing that I chase in my quest for happiness, so to speak. Just wherever you can fit it in, so to speak. Pause on that. But wherever you can fit it in, you should go for it. As far as doing good for people, one of the things I do with my music, you listen to The Rise of T.I.M. Roosevelt. The whole album is literally just about like trying to heal, trying to grow, and that's for anybody that listens and needs it. Obviously, you want to listen to it and just chill, you can do that too. But one of the whole purposes of my music, like I put in my bio in a lot of places and whatnot, is I'm an artist with an urge to heal. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with you, Jay Garcia. Homie said he's in Times Square. Yeah, we in Times Square right now. I'm so done, bro. Now I'm in my little quiet place right now. As time has gone on, as I've been through, cause y'all know if you don't, I've seen like some crazy heights and shit like that. I don't know that, like the things that the average person chases or whatnot, it's like it's dope, and everybody wants to be successful and everybody wants all that jazz. But I don't know. I've grown to appreciate the small and simple things. Going for, and I've spoken about this before, but going for a ride with somebody you love, uh, sitting around talking with people you care about, stuff like that really, really goes a long way for me. Like I could easily, you know what I'm saying, go and turn up and all of that stuff or whatnot. You know, that whole idea of I gotta turn up, I gotta be lit. I don't know. It just doesn't really. There's no fulfillment in that for me as far as like turning up and all that stuff. Like, sure, turn up, but when you gonna turn down? Yo, what's good, Pressure Matt? What's going on? What is your definition of happiness, or how do you go after happiness, or do you feel like going after happiness is the wrong approach? Again, for me personally, I go after happiness in my own way of making other people happy. It's like when you get older, you know, for people that, you know, maybe got kids or nieces or nephews, whatever the case may be, Christmas, if you celebrate it, or, you know, whatever day that you give gifts and all that stuff. It don't got to be Christmas. Whatever day that your family and people give gifts and stuff like that. Like for me, those holidays now is like, I just love to see like my daughter smiling, because I'm not really much of a Christmas dude or whatnot. But like seeing my daughter smile, seeing my nieces and nephew get what they want and stuff like that, that right there is like, oh, that's Christmas for me. Like, and you know, my family will get me gifts and stuff like that, but I'm like, I appreciate them, but my fulfillment, my happiness, and the smile I get is just seeing them opening up their presents and seeing them happy and stuff like that. I guess doing good for people. And I hope that even if it's just one person hearing this, they could take that as like, yo, doing good for people, being a good person can really bring you a lot of happiness. You just got to get yourself to that point of understanding that. Understanding that there's a bigger picture out there than just, you know, yourself, whatnot, I guess. I hope I'm making some sense here. Let's see. Turn down. I like that. Oh, wait. What happened to the... Oh, show chat. Okay. Let's see. Never heard it before. Slow Man said family. Alright, I respect that. Family, yeah. Happiness is just being alive, doing what you enjoy, the simple things that you're saying. But I'm in pain right now, but one day I may again. Meditation and not constantly being in thoughts bring me happiness. Facts. Being in your head, especially when you're already in a type of mode, it can really drag you down. Like I try my best not to be in my head when I got stuff going on or whatnot, because woo, like if you are going through some stuff and you are in your head and you're constantly thinking, there's a lot of things you could do. Like homie said, meditation can go a long way. Music, I always stress wholeheartedly, and I'm not just talking about my music, I mean streaming, you know what I'm saying? Rise of T.I.M Roosevelt out now. But your favorite songs, the ones that are good for you, can really help you through, and sometimes even the not so good ones. I never want to encourage people like listen to the depressing music, but sometimes you need that balance, and that's how I kind of navigate through things. Sometimes like there be that song, like a song called I don't know, some shit like Misery or something, and for a moment there you vibing out like I'ma need all of your body, babe. And then I could go and listen to something else like balance. First song off my album, The Rise of T.I.M Roosevelt. Balance is very important because it could bring you some type of peace when you're going through it. Whatever you're battling, whatever you're struggling with, having a balance can go a long way. I feel like having kids around during Christmas and seeing them being excited to open gifts and stuff would make me feel like a kid again myself. I hear you. Finette, what's good, brother? What's good? Loud Pack Jones, what's poppin'? What's good? Speedy Thor 3710. Basketball for me. Tim, you still shooting hoops? I ain't gonna lie, I love basketball. Last summer, I was playing ball with my niece almost every day. Actually, both my nieces. We was almost every day. Even my daughter, even though she's little whatnot, she got heart of a giant. We would go every day and play basketball. I love playing basketball. It's just the right environment or whatnot. Like sometimes I'll go to this park like super, I don't know, it's like 30-40 minutes away, but it usually be like nobody there. It'd be weird. It'd be like, yo, I've entered another dimension or some shit when I go to this like basketball court. It's like back in like the school building, and it's free for people to go in. It's not like I'm breaking and entering and nothing like that, but it'd be super just nobody there. You might see like a janitor come out once in a while, and I go there and I play basketball. It's been a little bit, Midwest weather be bugging out, but I love basketball. Basketball is easily the best, as far as like if you want exercise, because exercise is great at balancing your mind when you're going through some stuff. You go to the gym, and I go to the gym. I go 2-3 times a week or whatnot, but keep it real. Like, you gotta, like with me when I go to the gym, I got my headset on, and I'm in the zone, and if it isn't for that music, it's kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's kind of boring just being on a metal treadmill. I go there with a mission, so it'd be kind of boring. With basketball, though, not only are you getting great exercise, not only are you doing great for your mental, it is fun. That is my favorite sport, basketball. I just haven't been able to get in some games recently, but it's starting to warm up a little bit. Get a little b-ball in, that'd be fun. I tend to be simple man, to be honest. Things like being in good health, being in great terms with friends or family, a new video game release, LOL, etc. I hear you. I've had so many times where I've been like, I've gone to the gym at 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not telling you jump out of bed and go to the gym or whatever. I'm saying all that to say that exercise, a good walk. I used to, even last summer, again, I don't know, it's a summer thing for me because the weather just be wild. But like sometimes like there's a long road next to my crib, like a super long road. Like, I don't know, like walking wise, a super long road. And sometimes I'll just walk the whole road and all the way back, just to get some, clear my thoughts, get that exercise in, and it's peaceful. Honestly, like, don't get me wrong, when I'm in the mood for it or when it's time for it, I love to blast me some music. I love me to listen to some loud music in the crib. Maybe not in the car as much anymore. Like, I don't know, just between the fact that my stereo be bugging out and stuff, like I'll listen to music kind of moderately. Occasionally I turn it up. But in the crib, I be with the music loud, and, I enjoy it. I find my songs, and I be whatnot feeling good. But I honestly, a lot of times I just like some quiet. Like, I like to just be quiet and chill. It feels so good. Like right now, hold on. Of course, there's a car that I gotta pass real quick. Like, nah. Point being is, I love being quiet sometimes. It's so good for you. It's so good. Exercise plus hydration hits great for the mental. Facts. I got a bottle of water holding up the phone right now. Yeah. Actually, I'm in the location where I filmed the Balance, a piece of the Balance music video. So, cool thought there, we're talking about Balance. I'm in the location where I filmed Balance. We out here, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, honestly, I just feel like, we've been talking about a lot of heavy stuff in the last few streams. Obviously, aside from the anime stuff, because we always, we dig into some anime stuff, from time to time. But I felt like we just needed to, talk and get to a different level, whatnot, as far as just some good vibes, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, who want to be all the time extra and stuff like that? Sometimes you got to let that shit go. Relaxation is also demonized by the West, even though it's essential for good peace of mind. See, I'm torn with relaxation. Like, a part of me is like, yeah, sometimes you need your rest. Sometimes you gotta just kick your feet up and put on a show, you know what I'm saying? Marathon, I don't know, Invincible or something, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just, or whatever, Young Sheldon. Yeah, I'm still repping Young Sheldon. What you gonna do about it? Who gonna stop me, alright? Young Sheldon Planet Buster. No. But then a part of me also feels like, man, like too much relaxation is not a good thing. For me personally, I've seen that relaxing too much really puts you in a sleepy state. And I'm not only talking about like, I'm tired or whatnot. It just it brings you to a level. Like, I'll give you an example. I don't really like taking naps. Occasionally I do, but I don't really like taking naps anymore. I'm not a fan of naps like I used to be. And the reason is, majority of the time I wake up from a nap, like let's just say I slept for like two or 3 hours, right? Little nap or whatnot, even an hour or something. Well, hour would be like the sweet spot, but still, I'll wake up and usually, for whatever reason, my mind starts racing. I'm looking outside to see what the light is looking like is it dark out yet or whatnot. And I don't know, I'm not a fan of naps. I know some people say, nah, you bugging, I be needing those. You're needing those because you're not, I don't want to say you're not living right, but you're not moving correctly to the point where you won't need those naps. Like for me, I'm not perfect. Occasionally I take a nap or whatnot, but I don't know, naps, I feel like they slow me down. They drag down my productivity. And I'm not talking about just work, I'm talking about just in general, you know what I'm saying? That time that I'm taking a nap or relaxing, I could be working on furthering myself into whatever it is that I want. So that's where I'm torn as far as like relaxing and naps go. Like, yeah, you need a rest once in a while. You can't be stuck on go. Like, if you're stuck on go, when you know what I'm saying, you're gonna stop. You know what I mean? But yeah, don't try not to take too many naps. You know what I'm saying? It must be mad fun to go out and film music videos. It can be. It can be. Obviously, it's a little bit more stressful when you at that point of like, okay, I want to make it right. And mind you, my music videos have been mainly indie music videos. You know what I'm saying? It'd be me and a few people, and we get it done or whatnot. But when you got like a vision and you're trying to execute it properly, sometimes it can be a little bit stressful. So it's not all glitz and glamour as far as filming a music video. Sometimes, yeah, you know, you have fun, especially when you're with people, you're in good company or whatnot. It can be dope. But sometimes it'd be a little bit like, man, I want to make sure I get the right shots. I need to make sure I got enough footage. I need to make sure we hit this spot and that spot. Oh, you know, the camera was looking a little like, so there's a lot of variables with it. But I get a kick out of just getting it done. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you move, get it done. Oh, a wise man once said. Whatchamacallit? I'm looking forward to when I get to the point of I'm filming, you know, a lot more grandiose pieces where we're storyboarding and stuff like that. Like, I kind of storyboarded, funny enough, as amateurish as it came out, the Time Is Now music video, which I feel is a classic music video. I kind of mapped that out to a certain degree. It didn't go quite the way I wanted because there was other things that I wanted to do that just didn't turn out right. But the whole message of that music video, I kind of mapped it out. Like, okay, you know, with the very first message that starts off with this is for the people that are stuck in the algorithms and stuff like that. It's time. The time is now to get, you know, break free or whatnot. So throughout the music video, you see me classic for Neverworld with all the anime and manga merch behind me and all that stuff. But you see that my arms are tied. I got the red, and I think it was the red and green or whatever. The color right now ain't really that important. The point being is that I was tied down to a chair, which is what I felt like for a hot minute. But the point being is that the message of the whole thing is, you know, you see me, then the shots of me outside, you see, it's like kind of looking at what could be, kind of for the people that feel like they're stuck in a situation. This is what could be. You could be outside, and it's a simple thing of like outside, everybody goes outside, but you could be free. And then in the end of the music video, you see that I was never tied to begin with because I just slide my arms out. So sometimes you think you're stuck in a situation, and it's really you that is keeping yourself stuck in that situation. You know what I'm saying? You feel like your arms are tied to the chair, but they're not really tied. You could get up at any given point and go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? So that was something that I kind of mapped out. Again, there was a few other pieces I wish I could have had, but overall I was happy with what it was because it was me. I think that was like my return music video of me like editing and doing everything together, whatnot. And I had fun with that one. I ain't gonna lie, I had fun with that one. Love last season of Invincible. Last season of Invincible was pretty fire. The way it ended though, that was kind of wild with Omni-Man being like, oh shit, I missed my wife.
Everything will be okay, it'll be okay. Slowly it'll go your way, it'll go your way. Everything will be alright, it'll be alright. You gotta stand up and fight.
Picking out my front door, I go outside. Jumping off the porch, trying to blow like chimes. It sounds so sweet, but my neighborhood is so street. Such a contrast, make the cars blast. They be pros at it, automatically in tune, chromatic. On another note, I want the whole atlas. Bye bye, black sheep, nigga, goat status. Let me tell you how I see it all.